She stayed when he left, in a quiet village where dusty paths crossed green farms and evenings smelled of firewood and cooking soup. There lived a young woman named Amara. Amara was known as a calm and respectful lady. She greeted elders with bowed head, helped neighbors without being asked, and carried herself with dignity. Though her life was simple, her heart was full of hope. She believed that goodness would always be rewarded. When a young man from the village began to show interest in her, Amara did not rush. He visited her often. He spoke gently. He promised marriage and a future together. He told her she would never walk alone in life. Amara trusted his words. Time passed, and love grew between them. One morning, Amara realized something was different. Her body felt heavy. Her strength faded easily. When the truth finally became clear, fear wrapped itself around her heart. She was pregnant. That night, she did not sleep. She imagined the man smiling with joy, holding her hands and standing by her side. When she told him the news, she waited for happiness, but happiness never came. The man grew quiet. He avoided her eyes. He said he was not ready. He said life was difficult. He said he needed time. Then slowly, he stopped coming. One morning, Amara woke up to whispers in the village. The man had left. He packed his things and disappeared without a word. Amara felt the ground break beneath her feet. Days became long and painful. People stared when she passed. Some whispered behind her back. Others judged her openly. Shame was placed on her shoulders like a heavy load, even though she had done nothing wrong. Still, Amara woke up every morning. She went to the farm under the hot sun. She fetched water with aching arms. She carried her pregnancy with strength she never knew she had. At night, when silence filled her small room, she allowed her tears to fall. But she never cursed her unborn child. Instead, she spoke softly to her belly. "My child," she whispered, "your father may have left, but I am here. I will stay. I will never abandon you." As months passed, her belly grew, and so did her courage. Though life tested her daily, she stood firm. An elderly woman in the village, Mama Kadi, watched her quietly. Mama Kadi had lived long enough to understand pain. One evening, Mama Kadi called Amara into her home, gave her warm food, and listened. "You are not weak," Mama Kadi said gently. "A woman who stays and carries life with dignity is stronger than one who runs away." Those words settled deep in Amara's heart. When the day of birth arrived, pain came like waves. Long hours passed, sweat covered her face, but when she finally heard her baby cry, the pain disappeared. Amara had given birth to a healthy baby girl. She held her child close, tears flowing freely. For the first time in many months, her heart felt whole. She named her daughter Zara, meaning light, because even in darkness, light had found her. Life after birth was not easy. Amara worked harder than ever. She woke before sunrise and slept long after sunset. She carried Zara on her back and hope in her heart. Some days she felt tired beyond words. Some nights she feared the future. But Zara grew strong. She laughed easily. She smiled often. And each smile gave Amara new strength. Years passed slowly. Zara grew into a bright, respectful girl. She loved her mother deeply and admired her strength. Amara taught her honesty, kindness, and self-respect. One day Zara asked, "Mama, where is my father?" Amara knelt, held her daughter's hands and said softly, "He left, but we stayed, and that is our strength." Zara nodded. She understood. One afternoon, many years later, the village stirred with news. A man had returned after a long time away. When Amara saw him, she recognized him immediately. He looked older, Life had worn him down. He saw Amara standing tall. He saw Zara confident and happy. Regret filled his eyes, but Amara felt no anger, only peace. "You left when life was hardest," she said calmly. "I stayed and built a life." She took Zara's hand and walked away, not in bitterness, not in tears, but in strength. And the village learned a lesson that day, that a woman can suffer and still rise, that love does not abandon responsibility, and that the strongest hearts are often born in pain. Moral lesson. This story teaches us that true strength is not found in running away, but in staying and taking responsibility. A woman who is abandoned is not defeated if she chooses courage, dignity, and love. Promises mean nothing without action, and character is revealed when life becomes difficult. The story also reminds us that shame does not belong to the innocent, and that kindness and compassion are stronger than judgment. A child born in hardship can still become a source of light and pride when raised with love. Above all, it teaches that pain can give birth to strength, and those who endure with dignity will always rise. The end. This story is from Perry Porch Lifestyle. Let me know what you think about this story. Please follow for more. Don't forget to subscribe.